What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome to the Society. You're probably a bit like, what the hell am I watching? And I'm going to explain all as this video goes on. But what you're seeing in front of you guys is a game that I played a little earlier on this morning. It's just a random game. I was going to do this as a Ruiner Randomer, but it can't be a Ruiner Randomer because I couldn't do it live. Basically, I tried doing it live, but I kept straying off topic, and it's very, very vital that you guys get the full story here of what the Society is and what's coming on my channel. Before we get into that, guys, if you would like to purchase any FIFA Ultimate Team coins, check out footcoinemporium.com. Their link is in the description below. A very fast and reliable service. And of course, if you use the discount code NEPO at checkout, you will get 5% off of your coins. So go and check those out and buy those coins up. Now, the Society, as I've said to you guys before, something is coming on my channel tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, pending time. It might be Sunday, the first day, but tomorrow being Saturday is the plan for the first episode of what's coming. And I thought I'd basically tell you what it's going to be before you see the first episode, just to kind of get you excited and in the mood about it, because I don't want it to like go live tomorrow and for people to just be like, oh, what's this, meh, not interested, or skip past it or something. You know, when you sit in your sub boxes, hopefully tomorrow, like I say, then I want you to be able to click on it straight away and have a watch. I'm first of all, guys, going to talk about where this came from, and then I'm going to talk about what it's going to be, and then I'm going to talk about where it's going to go. Basically, for those of you that have been in the FIFA community for a long, long time, you will remember something called VSG, which stood for Virtual Sports Gaming. And VSG was a tournament of YouTubers playing, initially actually it was called Kings of Street, which was a tournament of YouTubers playing FIFA Street, the most recent version. And then it evolved into YouTubers playing games, basically head-to-head games or team games sometimes. I think it was 2v2s and 4v4s. I can't remember exactly, but VSG, it might have even been 1v1s. VSG was what it was called, and basically what happened is that A9 Skills and KSI were commentators of the games. That we would live stream the show every Sunday at, I think, 4 p.m. Maybe 7 p.m. I can't remember the exact details, the dates and times. It's irrelevant anyway. But we would live stream VSG every Sunday. You guys would watch a live show of football, and it was just awesome. It was really, really fun. It was a competitive style of FIFA, something that hadn't been done before. Now, in Ultimate Team, it's almost impossible to get some kind of competitive nature about it, because there's no spectator mode in FIFA, which makes it relatively difficult, and not everyone has a capture card, which means for you guys at home, it's really difficult for you to get involved in anything that would require you of a capture card, right? So what I've been thinking of, and I've been discussing this idea with several YouTubers over many years, literally since VSG stopped, I've been kind of planning this, and it's taken me this long to get here. And the simple reason why it's taken me this long to get here is because, number one, I used to have a full-time job before YouTube, so that took up a lot of my time. Number two, I have a girlfriend. That indeed takes up a lot of my time. And number three, I just didn't have the means nor the volume to do it, to go about it. I didn't have a channel with 420,000 subscribers, you know, like that wasn't who I was. I had a channel with 50,000 or 40,000 or 30,000 subscribers, and I just didn't have the pull to pull this off successfully. Over the time, I've come into a position where now I have everything at my fingertips, everything that I need available to me, and I wanted to start this off. Now, this isn't going to be where things end. This is just the beginning of things, and I'm still in discussion with a lot of YouTubers, specifically a couple of them, about where we're going to be able to take this and what we can do with this. But in the meantime, what I want to discuss with you guys is what's coming to my channel tomorrow. So basically, I have got together 10 YouTubers, and if you're not one of the 10 YouTubers, but you feel like you're a YouTuber that would love to have been involved in this, do not worry. Once the next season comes in, it will be expanding. It was no personal reason why I didn't pick people, you know, like don't take it personally if I didn't pick you. I tried not to actually pick people that were in the hub tournament, because people thought that call, the hub call in general, was kind of favored in tournaments, and they felt, literally, there was actually like a lot of bitching on Twitter from YouTubers and stuff, asking why they weren't involved and wondering what they had done or what they had to do or whatever. And it's nothing personal. It's quite simply, you know, we were a group of friends. We just talked. We set up a league. This one is a bit different. So the way I picked the 10 people, was actually I tried to go about picking people with smaller channels. There are a couple of bigger channels in there. The links to all the channels will be down below. If I can remember off the top of my head, let me actually just get up the Skype list for it. So the channels that are involved, Capgun Tom is the biggest channel in there, and he has just shy of 100,000 subscribers. Fangbanger is in there, Biscuit Face Gaming, Beach HD, Finch, Lucas, Math Denton, Lasty is in there. I think he actually has the biggest channel. I think Lasty's bigger than Tom, sorry. Curtis Morton and Zwebeck. They are the 10 people involved in this this tournament in the society. They are the inaugural members of the society. And what we're doing is there's a league, a 10 person league, where they will only play each other one time, not 2 times like your traditional leagues, because there's no need for home and away in Ultimate Team, because you're both in your own home. They're going to be playing the games. They send me the game. I'm now, for tomorrow, I'm going to be, and Sunday's games, if we can get 2 days up in time, I'm going to be commentating these games with Bateson87. So myself and Bateson are going to be commentators. So what happens is I haven't seen the games yet, although they've played, I think 3 or 4 rounds they've played. I haven't seen them yet. Bateson hasn't seen them. So me and Bateson are going to watch them together and commentate them on them together. And because we don't know the results, we don't know what's happened, it's going to be as if it's live. So we're going to live commentate other people's games, and it's going to be in a league format. So it's very, very similar to VSG in its essence, but where it can go is kind of what I'm most excited about. So this is the format it's going to work. I haven't quite figured out exactly how we're going to do it yet, because I don't know if you guys have time to watch like an hour and a half to a 2-hour show, and it's 5 games per episode. So 5 games, an average game will last around 20 minutes. So 5 times that is 1 hour. 1 hour 40 plus the beginning and the start and the intro and the outro of the show. You're looking at another 20 minutes altogether. So you're looking at like a 2-hour show if we live commentate the games as 4 games. There's always going to be a game of the day, which is going to be the first game, almost like like Sky, where they show you one game, and if you want to watch the other games, you just press the red button, you go and watch them. But what I'm thinking is we do all 5 games fully live, a 2-hour show. Would you guys watch that first of all? Tell me in the comment section if you'd watch that. Otherwise, what we can do is we can do 1 live game per show, and then 4 highlight games. So myself and Bateson would actually live com them fully, and then I would just cut out the funny bits, the good bits, the goals, the chances, the fails, everything like that. I would just cut those bits out and condense it down to probably like an hour-long show. So either way, it's going to be a relatively long thing. What my aim is, and where I really, really want to take this to, is kind of like real-life world football. So this is just the first season to see how it fares on YouTube, to see how much you guys are going to enjoy it or not enjoy it. Because if you don't enjoy it, if people are like, this is shit, like I'd never watch this again, then it's not worth my time, because it takes a long time to organise this, which is why I haven't done it before, like I said, because I've just been so busy before. It takes a ridiculously long time to get things like this organised, if not just for the fact that to organise one game between 10 YouTubers is retardedly hard. Like, it's damn hard. It's so difficult to get everyone together at the same time, or even 2 people to play one game and then send it to me in time so that I can then send it to Bateson, so that myself and Bateson can watch it at the same time. So the bottom line is, what it is it's a league. It's an ultimate team league. The only rules within the league are that you can't use attribute cards. There are no rules on formations, players, informs, legend cards, anything like that. They can use what they want as long as they don't have attribute cards on. It's not a problem. We've also got fail safes in place in case games crash. Obviously, the Xbox One hasn't had too many issues of the game freezing, but the Xbox was a bit of a ball ache with freezing. So we've got rules and regulations in place to kind of negate those factors if things should go wrong and whatever. But for the first couple of episodes as well, it's going to be Xbox content, Xbox 360. Simply because the Xbox One wasn't out, and going forwards from game day like 3 or 4, it's going to be a lot of Xbox One for the guys that do have Xbox One, and still Xbox 360 for the guys that don't have Xbox One. Where is this going to go? The future of this. Now, I don't want to talk too much about the future of this, and I'll tell you for why. It's because I'm a paranoid prick, basically. I get super paranoid about my ideas being taken out of my hands. Like, if I give an idea out there might be someone watching with a massive financial backing, and if there is, hit me up, because I could use you. Someone with a massive financial backing and the kind of the contacts to do what I want to do on a grand scale. But that's what I want to build into. Where this is going to go, though, if season 1, which will last 5 weekends, And these videos are going to be put up on my channel every Saturday and every Sunday. So match day 1 will be Saturday, match day 2 will be Sunday, match day 3 will be next Saturday, match day 4 next Sunday, and then on the Mondays we'll have like a roundup show of the best goals, perhaps, something a bit fun, maybe the best misses, things like that, and we'll do something with it anyway. That's the plan. So for 5 weekends, because this is going to be a 9-game league, it's going to last obviously 5 weekends, and on the final weekend, on the final game, there will be a massive show where we'll also get some interviews with the people that were involved. So, for example, let's say Math Denton wins the league. I know he'll be happy that I've picked him out of everyone to say as the person that wins the league. We'll get him on for an interview, ask him how the league went, so on and so forth, and make it like as close to a TV show as to kind of like a football TV show as possible. That's the plan. After season 1 ends, like I say, if this is successful, which I think it will be, because it's not been done to this extent before. Like VSG was done live streamed, and it was done to a minimal audience, and it was never put on YouTube. The fact that it's on YouTube and you can watch it whenever you want rather than being forced to watch it at a certain time, I think is going to make it do better. And if it does do good, season 2 is going to be on its then own channel. So it will just be bigger, basically. So imagine a channel, not my channel, because obviously that's a great free kick, by the way. Obviously, I still need to do my regular stuff on this channel. Like, I can't have this take over. So if season 1 is really, really successful, season 2 will become a new channel for it. Whereby, like, let's say Monday is the roundup show, Tuesday is a day off, maybe we can have an interview on Tuesday with one of the people on there. Wednesday we'll have a midweek game, so maybe Beach plays Biscuit Face Gaming. We'll do 1 game on Wednesday, and then on the Saturday it will just be the 4 games. Maybe we'll also do a game on Thursday, and on the Sunday just 4 games. And on the Friday we can just have a chat show, just talk about it. Myself, Bateson, Skills, Calfreezy, KSI if he wants to get involved, Matt HD Gamer, Gonth, anyone that's not involved in it wants to come on the chat show, we can have a chat about it. Talk about who their favourites are, who they want to win, how they want this to go, who they think is going to win the game next week, what they thought about that bad refereeing decision last week, and make it into like a channel. For me, this is like kind of my passion and something I've been working towards for a long time. Like I say, it's just not easy to do this, but for me, I would really, really love to watch something like that. Like, I would love a kind of FIFA Ultimate Team football show on YouTube. And that's what I'm bringing to you guys, essentially. It's not going to be an overnight thing either. Like, this is just the first stages. This is still the tournament idea in baby steps. Once again, Season 2, of the 10 people that are involved in Season 1, they will be invited back to Season 2 forever. Like, they're there forever. They're the mainstays. What will happen is, if they don't want to play in the next season, maybe they don't have the time to play the games, or something's gone wrong here, there, or something, they don't have a console or something, they can feel free to drop out. We'll replace them. But also, we'll be introducing a second league. So, what will happen is, in Season 2, we'll have League 1. It will be the same 10 people again, but this time, there will be promotion slots from League 2 and relegation slots from League 1. So, for example, Zwebeck and Capgun Tom are 7th and 8th, and then Curtis Morton and Finch are 9th and 10th, and there's a couple of points between them last couple of games. It's going to make the games a hell of a lot more interesting for myself and my guest commentator to commentate the games, knowing how much is on the line. Also, when it becomes its own channel, we'll look to involve prizes for winning. You finish first in the league, maybe something small, not massive. Maybe it'll be something like, an Elgato or a Hapag, any sponsorship companies that want to get involved. And again, if you're a company that happens to be watching this and you want to get involved, hit me up, because I'd love to talk to you. Maybe it'll be a cash prize, gift voucher prizes, something like that. There'll be a prize there for first place, maybe second place, a smaller prize, and the season will go on. If Season 2 is still as successful as it should be, and as I think it will be, and as the more people join, the bigger it gets, the more interested people get, the fact that there's league tables and kind of goal scoring charts and things like that in Ultimate Team for a YouTuber competitive nature side of things, if it's still successful, Season 3 will add another league and we'll pick up another 10 YouTubers. Not necessarily YouTubers with big amounts of subscribers either, and not even necessarily YouTubers. All you need to be involved in this is a capture card, which means you sitting at home, like maybe you're not a YouTuber, or maybe you've got 5 subscribers and you don't have any videos, but you want to be involved in this. There'll be a chance, which I'll talk about in the future, because obviously I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but there'll be a chance for the viewers and the subscribers to get involved in this. And for me, that's one of the most exciting factors. The fact that, for example, you take League of Legends. I know a lot of you guys don't like it. I love it. I'm a terrible League player. Like, I'm not the best. I'm not the worst. I'm in Bronze 2, if you guys know what that means. If I play the game enough and if I get good enough, I can get into the Challenger Series and I can play in the World Championships. And I'm just a guy. I don't have to be a YouTuber. I don't have to be a professional esport player. I don't have to be signed to a team. Although I would do if I got into the World Championships. But I can be a Challenge Series player. I could be like as good as the pros, just because I'm a person who plays the game. And that's where I want to take the society. The society is ultimately going to be a multi-league competition. Once there gets to be like 4 divisions as well, there'll be like the FA Cup style between it. So 10 teams in each division, 40 teams, all get put into a hat, get randomly drawn against each other in a knockout phase. Someone will go on to win the cup, and there will be a prize for winning that cup as well. So you could be in the bottom of Division 4, but imagine you're a really, really good player, or you get on a lucky run, a lucky win streak, and you go and win the Society Cup. And before you know it, your name's on everyone's lips, and it becomes something that people want to watch. And for me, I'm so passionate about this, and I've got so much hope that this is going to be one of the most successful things I've ever brought to YouTube. I hope you guys share the same view as me, and I hope you guys can see this for what it is. And again, I'm going to be guest commentating with different YouTubers each week. This week is going to be Bateson. Hopefully it's going to be Skills next week. I know AirJake's FIFA wants to get involved with the commentating as well. But if you're a YouTuber, FIFA or not, if you're just a commentator YouTuber, maybe you do other games but you're interested in this and you want to commentate, and you have a lot of commentary experience, that's a key, then let me know in the comment section. Or if you're somebody who I have on Skype or whatever and you'll be down to do dual commentating with me, hit me up on Skype. And or if you don't have me on Skype, tweet me or something, and I'll kind of pick out some of the guys that I think would also be great for commentating, because as this goes further, as we get into Season 2 and 3, I'm not going to have the time to commentate all the leagues. So I'm going to need pairs of commentators that do this, because they also have a passion for commentating and would love to be involved in something like this. So this is the end of the video, guys. I really, really, really hope this is something you guys are going to love. Like I say, this is something I definitely can't wait to bring to you guys. Pending time, I'm waiting for Bateson. He's got his son today, so he said it'll be around 7 p.m. Hopefully between 7 and tomorrow at midday, when I want this to go live, we can get this done and uploaded and edited out and rendered and everything. If not, it will be Sunday at 12 that you see this. But guys, hashtag the society. That's what we're about right now. If you were even impressed with what I'm talking about, leave a message, send me a tweet. If you've got any ideas on where to take this or anything you would like to see involved in it, leave a tweet. Don't get me wrong though, I've got a lot of ideas on where to develop this and how to take this. And like I say, I've been in close contact with a couple of other YouTubers that also have the same passion as me about competitive Ultimate Team. So there's a lot to be done with this series and with this kind of idea, but this is the start. This is what's going to drive my channel and take my time over the next 6 months to a year, maybe even 2 or 3 years if it goes as well as I hope it does. But for now, guys, I'm going to be out of here. I'll catch you later. Peace!